Hello and welcome to the Fabulous at 50 podcast, celebrating a vibrant global community of women over 50 through entertaining interviews that will inspire, educate, and empower. Your host, Joanne Neweduk, was born to nurture and promote vibrance. Joanne is both the Community Director for Calgary, Canada, and oversees the global operations for Fabulous at 50. As an oncology nurse, integrative practitioner in multiple modalities, life skills mentor, and manager, Joanne moves people from challenging situations to positive outcomes through the use of her innate gifts and learned skills. Here's your host, Joanne Neweduk.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Fabulous at 50. It is not your usual format. I do not have a guest today, but I have a huge announcement and an invitation. Fabulous at 50, after several months of reimagining, recreating, and reorganizing, has launched its new website, and I would like to invite you to become a part of our community. Whether you prefer to be on our newsletter and engage with us on social media, or if you would like a little extra more and you want to engage with us in person on Zoom calls, then you can join the membership. And today it's just going to take a few minutes to explain how we are structured and to make sure you understand what we're offering. And ideally, I'd love you to be part of our community. So let's just start with the website. The website, as you know, is fabulousat50.com. So that's fabulousat50.com. When you click to go there, we now have a bright, very vibrant website that really portrays the energy that we're after with Fab at 50. We know there's lots of heartache in the world and we all have been through them, but what we're doing is coming together so that we can share and make our what we're navigating in this world less. We want the energy of optimism and brightness. We are based on compassion and community and connection, and we're out to educate and empower and inspire women that it's never too late for your dreams. And if you really want something in your life, then go after it, and let's go for support and accept it and encourage each other. I really believe that at this time in our life, we have just so much to share with each other in the world, and this is what we want to convey with our new website, the offerings we have on there, and our membership. So when you get to the website, make sure you click I want to be part of the newsletter. And I have a gift for you. When you join the newsletter, that right now what we're doing is sending it out on a Friday. So it's called Fab News Friday. And it will have all the latest updates on whether there's a new blog and a new podcast such as this, what upcoming events we have, plus also tips and jokes and just generally things to make you feel good. So please join our newsletter. And that's the best way to know what's going on. Then when you do that, right now we have an offer. You get your own copy of Make Mine Fabulous, 21 Ways to Energize Your Life. And I know that we can all use a little extra energy in our life. We're after optimizing our minds and supporting our brave, amazing bodies that have served us so well over the years, and really energizing our resilient spirits. And that's what this this book is all about, is giving you ways and ideas to bring that energy into your life. And we then want to take that energy and transfer that into our membership. And I'll be sharing about that. But first of all, we'll finish off with the website, which has, in addition to you joining our membership, we also offer blogs, and we'd love to hear from you if there's any topics that you want to hear about. And the podcast, of course, you've already found the podcast if you're listening to this or watching this, but I wanted to share that there is a page there where you can go, and especially if you have friends, please feel free to send them there. Instead of looking for where can I find the podcast, simply go to our website and then click the link that says Linktree, and there'll be a list of all the different podcast platforms that we share on. Plus, you'll be able to see the most up-to-date videos from YouTube. because we share also on YouTube. So you can, if you like to watch and see the behind the scenes, then watch us on YouTube. Otherwise, you can just listen in on a podcast. Also on this page, there is a section called Fabulous Health. That is actually my private practice where I support women as they navigate menopause madness, some of the uncertainties and transitions that we face in midlife, whether it be wanting to lose the unwanted weight or overcoming the effects of becoming an empty nester or the sandwich generation, all the stresses. So it's on stress management. That will, with time, be built out. Right now, we're doing phase 1 of our launch. And then it brings us to our membership. So within our membership, the login to the membership site is right on the website. Once you become a member, you can go to the top bar, click login, member login, and you see another layer of the website. You'll still be able to see everything on the website, but you will have the membership site, and there will be membership only content in there. There'll be recordings from the meetings if you couldn't attend them, and just some other perks and bonuses. And bit by bit, you can just, that is your go-to center. That's where you log in to actually click the button that says join the meetings. And the meetings currently are set for Tuesday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And we will be meeting every Wednesday on a Zoom call. You simply log in, link, and then you join the Zoom call. And each week we've decided to have a different theme. And that's to fill up different aspects of our lives, to serve and support you. We've decided to offer a night that's more about filling us on a personal level. We have so many aspects to our lives, personal and business and family and our physical beings and our mental wellness, that we chose 4 that we thought would be the most supportive and the most fun. So on Tuesday nights, the first Tuesday of the month, typically will be what we call Sensational Self-Care. And that is when I or a guest will be leading those who come through meditations, sound therapy. We'll be working with Tibetan bowls and crystal bowls and using toning and just everything that allows us to move from feeling a little wired and tired, that can easily happen, to relax, calm, and energize. This is like having a little mini retreat every month. So I invite you to come for that. And this one is not so much about socializing with your fellow members, but coming together in community and holding space for each other to get filled up so that you can show up as your best self in the world. The next week, on the second Tuesday of the month, what we have scheduled is our community connections. And the community connections are all about us talking and chatting and having fun, is learning a little and laughing a lot. So this is when we would say host a party, around Christmas, we'll do a Christmas party. In March, we'll do a St. Patrick's Day party, or I'll be getting in a guest speaker on a specific topic. You can learn something, and we'll be doing breakout rooms. This is the one that you want to come to if you are very much interested in connecting with other women and having conversations, and maybe this will blossom into a new beautiful friendship. It might be someone from your own city or town, or it might be someone clear across the country, or perhaps from another country. The third membership meeting that we have imagined is called Marvelous Movement, because we all need to move. We know that you keep hearing that sitting is the new smoking. Well, what that really means is that we sit too much, and it is as bad for our health as smoking is. And we all know that smoking is not so good for our health. So what I have done is talk to some incredible women that run movement classes, and this is where I get to just participate, and they will be leading us through things such as some groove movements. So it might be a bit of dance and just a fun listen to the music, and this is run by a gal named Deanne Davidson, and she's just fantastic. And another woman, Barb Timmer, she's going to be leading us through a a session of Qigong, and I'm lining someone up to lead us through some, maybe some light yoga or chair yoga or some physio activities, but it'll be a sampling. So each month it's something different. And then that way you can tell whether maybe this is an activity you really love and you want to do on a regular basis. But at least once a month we can come together, we can laugh a little, we don't have to worry, we can wear our high ponytails and no makeup. We are just here to have some fun and move our amazing bodies. And then the fourth activity of the month is called Books and Babble. So this is intended to support and stimulate our mental capacities. Of course, we always, joke about losing our memory when we go into menopause. Look at that. I just stuttered on the word menopause. And this is sort of my creation. I have been in a book club for over 20 years, and the women in this club are near and dear to my heart, and I love showing up each month and discussing a really interesting book. But I know that not everyone, and especially in a larger group, wants to read the same book, and we all have such different tastes. So I have a different creation for a book club. For this meeting, it's a social time with a book theme. So you come to the meeting. Each one of us just shows up. If you've read a book recently, fantastic. We will each have a time, whether it's in our large group or into breakout rooms into our small group sessions, and you can share about the book and maybe entice someone else, or maybe somebody else will have said, I read that book, it was so good, and a conversation sparks that way. And I will also be having authors. I know quite a few authors, and it's really fun to bring them on. They can share about their book, and you get a chance to meet the authors. And of course, we already have several women in our membership who are authors and has released a book. So it'd be amazing over the months to bring them on board. And again, it's really a social time with a book theme. So we're looking at 2 very social activities and 2 more to fill yourself up, but done in a social setting. And then we're looking at doing a 5th. And the 5th activity will actually be on the months where there is 5 Tuesdays. And that one is going to be about fabulous businesses. So if you are a woman that's part of our membership and you run a business, or you're involved in business to some capacity, this will be a special time where we can come together as community. After all, over the years in several different cities, we have been running trade shows, which of course are on pause, but I really miss that business connection. The vendors and the exhibitors and the speakers, we used to have some time together, some networking time. So we want to recreate that online. So that is the main basis of the membership, that it is about connecting live on a weekly basis and going in and seeing some extra perks and bonuses, some members only content in your membership site. And also many of the meetings will be recorded when it's appropriate. We'll record them, put them in the membership. And if you miss them, then, for a couple months you can go back, and each month there'll be some new meetings that you can go and listen and watch at your convenience. So at this point, I want to wind things up and just thank you for listening. And if you have any questions at all, then by all means reach out. You can use the email info@, that's the @ squiggle, fabulousat50.com. It is monitored. That's, an email that comes into our administration, and we can get back to you. Just give us a day or so. We have a lot going on right now, and we can get back to you and answer whatever questions you are. The purpose of this organization is to create a safe place, a welcoming place. We want every woman to have a community and feel that like she's with women that are like-minded, that we have a positive outlook on life. We know that we go through hardships. We give each other support. And it's a place where we want you to come and feel safe, and recreating and reimagining what might be next in my life. What dreams have I put on my back burner? Let's bring them to the forefront. Maybe they can't be created in the way that I first imagined, but how can I still get that sense of myself? I know what it's like to lose that sense of oneself. And that is something that a number of years ago hit me hard. I had a life circumstance that rocked me to my core, and I needed my social connections. I needed my friends to help me get back on my feet. And Fabulous at 50 at that time was part of it. I never imagined that I would be sitting here talking to thousands of women on a podcast. I never would have imagined that, but it's something that I have stepped into and I am loving. And I know there's something inside of you that perhaps you haven't stepped into yet. Or maybe you have, but you're ready to share it on a bigger level. And perhaps you're coming to us because you are out there sharing and you want a place to come in and make sure that you're always connected to you. So I wish you a wonderful day. I hope to see you within our Zoom calls, and please go and visit our website and learn all about what we are offering. Take care for now.
Thanks for joining us today. You've been listening to the Fabulous at 50 podcast with your host, Joanne Neweduk. Join us again for more inspirational interviews on topics that matter to you. If you like what you've heard on today's episode, check out the liner notes, or to learn more about this vibrant community that celebrates women over 50, please visit fabulousat50.com. That's www.fabulousat50.com.